Tav Pei Aleph.
Okay, hold it.
Right.
We okay?
Yeah. I think that's what Mama will let us know.
Which page?
I think Tav Pei Aleph. In the middle of the page, there's a new paragraph. Osif Kedusha Bo V'Gavat.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. You, how do you do it for the class? Yisbach or Yitbarach? Yitbarach. Okay. Really well. Yes. How do you say this one? V'chulo. Go. Yoken Lahodia Hagavarhu Bach Lemor Lemor Pinchas ben Eliezer V'chulo V'chulomar Minei Lo Bilvad Na'asa Kol Admo Mena Isha V'shefa V'sha Asher V'shpia Al Atzmi. Therefore, we told Hashem said to Moshe, come and say, that's to say, he not only did he do the action himself,
Nasa, like it was done to him, he became. Kol atzmo bria chadasha. Not only
did he become,
himself
became a new creation,
the shefa, kedusha,
in an abundance of
kedusha, right?
Asher
Here, alatzmo,
that he imbued with himself.
he owned himself, so to speak.
Gum. So
Be'aviv,
Aviv, spring.
his father,
Oh, Aviv, who's a Keno,
and his grandfather,
Osif, Zchut. But also he received a merit from his father and his grandfather.
It's the opposite. He, not only he, by his action, he this shefa, a lot of God's, abundance, but also was able to bring it to his father and to his grandfather, even though they were not around, right? But that shows that the children's actions can also help the parents and the grandparents for all the generations. They add kedusha.
So we learned this yesterday in retroactive.
He added.
That's right, right?
Yeah.
In a way.
That's why, for example, we make a every time you wife, you want to make a nishmat, help them, the nishmat. So if you do some kind of marriage, you do a big mitzvah, so naturally your father and your grandfather also gets credit, because look, it's my son, he did this good deed.
That's right. Who Amru, Yilaber Adonai El Moshe. And that's why it's said in the scriptures, and he spoke to
Moshe.
Uma Duber Elav. Did he say to him, Hallo, Hu Lemor Pinchas V'chulo. That is that Pinchas
And whatever, right?
Lomar Mar Sharui Lemor Hu Pinchas V'chulo. That is to say, this reference to Lemor is
Lemor Pinchas, to say Pinchas, something about Pinchas. There's significance in what Pinchas is doing.
Who כי הנה פנחס לא היה לו בן איש כהן, ולא נכד איש כהן. So Pinchas was not the son of a Kohen or a grandson of a Kohen when he was born.
Right. Before, right, him, standing up to the plate, so to speak, he didn't have any special, he was not a Kohen.
ולפי האמת בן אליעזר בן אהרון. And so, in truth, he wasn't the son of.
He was the son of Eliezer ben Aaron, but
not the son of Eliezer Aaron a Kohen.
Right.
Kohen
Title was missing.
כי הלא היוולדו היה כהן לא אביו ולא זקנו, הגויים לא נמשכו. What's he talking about?
At his birth, at the time of his birth.
Time of birth, he wasn't a Kohen, he wasn't the son of Kohen. Or a grandson. And that, until that time, he was not anointed. Amahu yitbarach, hine al yidei ma'aseh zeh ma ra'ui lemorhu. So therefore God said, on account of this action,
It fits to say,
Kihu ben Eliezer ben Aaron.
Now, through this master, through this action, now I'm going to call him Ben Elazar Ben Aaron HaKohen. Now we can add Kohen. Now, I don't know, in the Psukim, do we see Psukim?
No, we don't. We just see the Ben Aaron. We don't see the.
But it says in the Pasuk, it does say Ben Elazar Ben Aaron.
No, yeah, Ben Aaron Kohen, but it doesn't say Ben Aaron. It's always Ben Aaron Kohen. Binchani ben Elazar ben Aaron Kohen.
Right. So, but
what he's saying that he should have said Elazar ben Aaron and not Kohen. He doesn't say. He says Kohen because.
לאמור הוא כי הוא בן אלעזר בן אהרון הכהן, בן אלעזר בן אהרון, ולפי האמת בן אלעזר בן אהרון יקרא, אך לא בן אלעזר הכהן. Really, he should have been called Ben Elazar Ben Aaron, but now we call him Ben Aaron HaKohen. That's what he did. Okay?
Ilu Miterem Yivaled Pinchas Hayu Eliyah Aharon Kohanim. As if
Miterem, before he was born, Yivaled, or Pinchas, before the Pinchas was born.
Haya Eliezer Aharon. As if they were already Kohanim when he was born.
Right.
כי כבר עניין זה שדברים. Because included in this matter two things, two matters. כי נעשה הוא בריאה חדשה. There was created a brand new creation. כאילו עד אחרי הימשך אביו. As if he was born after the anointment of his father and his grandfather.
Right.
That he gam aviv uzekino al yidei zchut ma'aka nu echut musha yitenu. Because also his father and his grandfather, on account of his merit, his action,
The merit of this action,
he acquired
they acquired
they acquired
Kedusha or extra Kedusha, sort of retroactively, right? Now, father, through his action, the father and his father and grandfather also like they got an extra Kedusha as though before he were born, because it's retroactively, he assigned to them bigger Kedusha.
איכות, what is איכות?
The good quality.
כאילו הייתה כהונתם קדומה ונמשכו רבים קודם. As if the Kohenos, the priesthood, was came before,
right, ancient already.
Before they were anointed.
No, ונמשכו, and they were anointed ימים רבים קודם, many days before. As if. Right.
כי אין ספק שלב ושופע קדושה מתרבית בדבר. Because there's no doubt so the completion,
The wholeness, and the abundance, Kedusha,
the holiness, the abundance, holiness,
mitrabit is increased. Badavar, through this thing. Interesting.
Okay. Let's do the time.
Nitkahen became a Kohen, right?
משעה
שחשב
that he became a Kohen from the moment he thought of doing it.
Right.
עוד ייתכן בשיעור אמרו ליער פנחס וכו'. Furthermore, it appears
Nitaken b'shi'ur, he's to the degree, so Nitaken is like,
he's fixing,
he became right, he fixed or repaired, restored, or what's the word? He became fit. B'shi'ur, to the extent that it said, right, Vayar Pinchas. That because it says that Vayar Pinchas, he saw something, right? Pinchas saw something. In other words, everybody was looking and not saying anything. Because he was able to see something, his whole level was now elevated.
Right. What did he see? לפי דרכנו אמרו וראו את קנאתי.
Yeah, Shev, and we'll explain it. We settle it, meaning explaining.
According to the way,
right.
According
to our way of learning. Amro, that the pasuk says,
vengeance you.
Bekano, in his range, his jealousy of my jealousy.
Ki halo yitsha. Isn't that a problem with this question? There's a question with Lam and Gimel. You want to go? Let's finish the sentence. Ki yoter migeder kin'a asa. Because he did more than just
being jealous.
More than the emotion of being jealous. He gam pa'al be'asa nikama. He also did an action.
Of revenge, nekama. Vengeance. I don't know, they want the air conditioner on.
What?
They left them. Maybe shadow.
We have another little small print. So.
Yeah, we're going to do it. Thank you, Shlomo.
Where's the Lamed Gimel? I see Lamed Hey on the next sentence?
Well, we came to another
Well,
subscript.
let's finish the sentence and we'll go do the next one.
Ki al ken.
We did, it's a dot. I mean, we can do next one if you want.
We finished with there's
Where did we get up to?
Et nikmati. Benakmo et nikmati. The last line in
Okay.
there's a dot there, but continue if you want.
because we're coming to there's another small subscript.
Yeah. Well, let's finish this. Let's finish the chapter and the paragraph.
Ki al ken hu
Hutzrach.
Hutzrach Rashi
Mhm.
Zal Rashi Zal.
Because Rashi Hutzrach, it's
Needed.
needed.
Yeah. Tzorich, right? Tzarich.
Lomar
Hutzrach. He,
Needed to explain.
right.
Maybe.
Yibnak Lomar Yibnak Mo et Nikmati.
This phrase that he avenged my vengeance.
Rashi needed to explain. Ach hu lomar
That is to say,
kilo himtin hu yitbarach lehach shivo bria velikbo a lo sachar ad so to ha'peula ha'peula
So according to Rashi,
delay.
right? No. Achu lamar, right?
What does himtin mean?
Himtin,
Wait.
right? Lo himtin hu itbarach.
He didn't
Hashem
wait.
didn't
He
wait.
didn't
Right.
wait.
for the action.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Lehachshivo to
Think of him
think of him.
as a new creation.
Right. Likbo to grant him
Reward.
reward.
So
Asato beula.
even before the action.
Hashem didn't wait for him actually to do it, right? To already assign him as a new bria, so to speak, to consider him as a new bria. So
he did it from the time that Pinchas saw.
right. We have similar idea by Moshe Rabbeinu. It says he saw the burning bush, but everybody saw it, before Hashem say, but nobody paid attention. It was just like something, forget about it. But he noticed it. So the same thing, I think, the same idea here with Pinchas, that he saw it, he noticed it, he paid attention to it. And already Hashem counted like an action. Sorry, I'm just adding my own.
Well, yeah.
This really big,
Awful thing.
awful thing.
So what is a peula? Peula.
Peula is action.
Okay. Ki'im.
Po'el is the one who's
Po'el.
doing action, and the peula is the action that is done.
Ki'im sheviyar Pinchas et hadavar hara hahu shat libo letaken.
Shot. He put his heart to it, so to speak.
Decided? Or
He decided, right? He applied.
what's the root of shat?
Shot is good question. Lashut is actually, in a way, the word is like sailing, like following. I think. Shot.
Okay.
Meaz Nikra ben Eliezer ben Aharon HaKohen Shehech Shivo Yitbarach Ki'ilu Haya ben Kohen Meaz Nolad.
And that's why he said Hashem referring to him as Elazar ben Aaron a Kohen, as if he was already a son of a Kohen.
Mhm.
So as if he was himself a Kohen. Have a look at the notes. Lamed Gimel. Lamed Gimel.
Kusha. There's not much there. It's a question.
Nothing? Okay. What about Lamed Aleph?
No, it jumped ahead to
Lamed Aleph.
Tet. There is no, it's not a Lamed Daled yet, there's a Tet
Yeah.
first.
No, the tet is an actual reference. He's bringing a different reference. But let's just do note first. Lamed Daled. What's
Tzedek Biur needs to be explained.
Biur. Lefi
Pshuto, right? Simple meaning, right?
Shi Nati.
Kinati inanekama. Right?
Nati.
Right. The simple meaning, right? He said, Pinchas, what did he do? He had a jealousy of my jealousy.
Yeah.
So kinati, my jealousy, pshuto, the simple meaning doesn't mean nikama, revenge. All it is, I'm jealous, but it doesn't mean I'm going to go do something about it. There is difference between feeling jealous or actually acting on it, doing something, like go to Gaza and bomb it out, you know.
Right. What is that Tet reference? Let's see what that was.
Which
There's a Tet on the bottom left. Rashi. This is talking about Rashi. Lashon Rashi. This is the
Rashi is Ramavim. He's bringing Rashi here, right? You want to do the Rashi?
No, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
No, we'll use the. Okay, let's do the actual text.
Yehudia Divarav Elahu Yitarach Moshe.
Therefore, he says
Eile, to announce the return.
Half an hour, 2 minutes.
Yehudia Divarav Elahu Yitarach
Eile.
Moshe. Eile.
Varav Eile, these words.
Hu Yitarach Moshe. Ve'amru Cheshiv et Chamati V'chulo.
He says that Pinchas quelled my anger, etc. Yeah?
Okay.
Kanati
Bekano V'chulo.
in his zealousness.
Lomar Hine Ve'amarti Ki Ben Kon Yikare.
Lemor, that is to say, from here I said that he's the son. He should be called.
Lo Bilvad Meaz Dakar et Shnehem.
No.
Lo bilevad, not only, not
only from then.
Dakar, when he stabbed both of them. You know, as to explain, the Zimri was involved with Gasbi and he pierced both of them. So don't think that it's only at that moment when he pierced them, before that.
Ki halo hine heshiv et chamati.
Because didn't it say that he quelled my anger?
Lo bilvad ba'a soto hapoal.
Not only from his action,
Right.
Ki'im bekano et ki'ati.
but through the vengeance of my vengeance.
Shehu me'az kine shava bilvad.
Because from that moment,
From the moment when he felt this jealousness, b'machshava, in thought alone. As long as just having this thought already elevated him. Evidently nobody else got the thought.
okay, next title.
Dechit Moshe mechona
דחיית משה מכהונה כשסירב בשליחות. דחיית, pushing away, לדחות, right? What would be the, right? Rejection, right? Rejection of Moshe,
of the Kohanut,
right? From the kahuna,
which
Sirev, he refused. he hesitated
עוד יתעקש.
בשליחות,
In his
in
mission.
his mission. We refer
The burning bush.
red, the burning bush.
עוד ייתכן,
או ייתכן יאמר לאמור וכולו.
and therefore when it says lemor,
והוא במה שנזכיר שני מאמרי רבותינו ז"ל.
we have to remember two sayings of our sages.
Olive. ואמרם על פסוק הלא אהרון אחיך הלוי.
In the pasuk that says Aaron, the Levi,
Aaron, your brother, the Levi,
אמר לו הוא יתברך הנה הייתה הראוי להיות כהן ואהרון לוי.
so at the time, you Moshe was supposed to be the Kohen, and Aaron was supposed to be the Levi.
הייתה על ידי שרבך בשליחות נהפך כי אתה תהיה הלוי וכהן.
And because you refused the mission,
Nechpach.
we
Upside down. It turned upside down.
and you became the Levi,
Right.
the Levi, and he the Kohen.
בחטא העגל, בחטא העגל, סילק משה החמה.
At the time of the golden calf, Moshe
removed, right?
removed.
Withdrew
The anger, the
the
wrath.
anger, right? Because there was also anger at the time of the Egel, and that time Moshe repaired the situation.
עוד מהמרם ז"ל על עניין העגל,
and regarding the Egel, our sages said,
שאמרו כי היו אח והמה מתוחים על ישראל.
the anger and
wrath.
the wrath, metuchim,
Like stretched.
stretched,
Yeah, metoch, stretch.
meaning to remove.
No, they sort of
or
like
hide.
they were
Covered.
They were right. They were covering the Jewish people, I guess.
Yeah.
Is this the same as like curtain? Hashem stretches the heaven curtain.
Yeah, metoch, right.
מתוחים called Israel. ואמר משה להקודש ברוך הוא.
And Moshe says to Hashem,
סלק אתה האף ואני את החמה.
you Hashem, remove the anger, and I will remove the
wrath.
the wrath.
I'm not sure which one is wrath and which one is anger, but I'll let you.
וכן הוא אומר, לולא משה חירו עמד בפרץ לפניו להשיב חמתו מהשית.
Luli, were it not for Moshe, his chosen one,
Right.
Amad
Supposed to
stand,
heal him, right?
the
Stood. The
Beferet.
parrots.
What's Beferet?
Parrots is like a breach. Yeah, it was like a broken fence, right? They broke the breach in the Avodat Hashem.
So Beferet is to break.
Yeah, at the breakage.
The breach. Not
Like we
breach.
had in the fence, right? They breached the fence, the wall.
In front of him,
לפניו להשיב חמתו.
To remove, to withdraw.
The anger, the wrath, his wrath.
Mehashchit.
In the thoughts.
No, mehashchit, shchit, like a shchita, right? From the slaughter, chas v'sholom. In other, the mashchit is like this angel who is gonna do the destruction from the destroying angel.
Ach HaKadosh Baruch Hu
Hashem,
Yitel et ha'af
the anger, as
ke'amru
it says,
Kuma Adonai ve'apecha.
remove Hashem your anger.
It's a little bit strange. I don't know. Actually, the post says "Kuma Hashem Becha," stand up in your anger. I don't. Maybe he's just saying that that's the word. That's what it means. I don't know. Oh, Kuma means stop.
Shemot Zayin Zayin. Let's have a look. Shemot.
Yeah. No, it says.
Oh,
It's in the Tehillim actually.
it's Tehillim.
Yeah.
There's also a Lamed Vav here.
Yeah, let's do the note.
Actually, I'm not sure where is the reference. Maybe it's Shmot. I don't know. Oh, Shmot Rabbah. It's in the Midrash. I'm not sure. Zayin Vav, because we had Zayin over there. I don't know.
Let's do the Lamed Vav.
That's right
Oh, we have
below.
a note, right?
Shilu Li.
Le. We already had it before. Eve
It
was
was
not
not.
for, right?
That's
It was
fine.
not for.
Zion, I don't know if we're there yet. Lamed Vav
Oh,
is right
sorry,
before.
Lamed Vav. Yeah, you're right.
Mikan.
Mikan,
Mikan Shemasha.
Moshe,
Shemoshe.
Sileg Chema. Moshe removed the Chema. We find this word Chema by Haman. Haman Chema
Mm.
in the Megillah.
Mhm.
So Chema is anger or whatever.
Okay, so let's carry on with the main text.
Madua nit Kohen Pinchas velo nit Kahansha.
Why Pinchas became a Kohen and not Moshe?
Right.
Because we say Moshe also removed the anger.
Right.
Pinchas, so why didn't he get the
Right.
Kohenut?
Right.
Va navo el ha'im.
Come to the matter.
Vahu ki amar Elohim
Hashem said,
ki neni ba lehodia ki et Pinchas eten kahunat olam.
Here
Here I come to announce
that Pinchas is going to become a Kohen forever.
All asher hishiv chamati
Because he removed my anger.
right. From the destruction, from destroying.
From destruction.
v'halo yitchametz levav Moshe v'sham'u.
Hello,
Wow.
Chametz.
Sour, like when Moshe heard that, isn't it Moshe became jealous, litchametz, like he got all sour, in his heart, he felt sour, right? We say in English also, right? Don't feel sour. So, in other words, he's saying that that would make Moshe very, feeling very...
Ki yomar halo Pinchas lo haya ben Kohen.
I don't know, he's kind of putting words into Moshe's mind. I don't know.
He's understanding that there's a possibility of jealousy.
Okay, so just rhetorically.
He's bringing it up.
Okay.
Yamar halo Pinchas lo haya ben Kohen.
V'lo hayata hakahuna v'orya elav.
So Pinchas was not a Kohen, and he was not destined to be a Kohen. Aliyah.
ועל ידי
ועל ידי השיבו המה נית.
And because he removed the anger of Hashem, he became a Kohen.
ואני
Christ, you're not raising the question. Usually you're the one who has to. Okay.
ואני שמתחילה הייתה הכהונה ראויה אליי.
And me, from the beginning, it was due to come to me.
למה לא נתכהנתי על ידי השיבי את מותו יתברך מהשחית רגל?
Why didn't I become a Kohen as a result of my withdrawing Hashem's anger at the time of the Chet Egel?
כאמרו לולי משה בחירו עמד בפרץ לפניו להשיב חמתו מהשחית.
The same again, the same posuk from Tehillim.
Were it not for Moshe, the hero,
Yes, he's chosen.
He stood
He
at the
stood at the
breach,
breach, Lifanav, in front of him,
to take away the anger.
So we have the Lamed Zion now.
To get,
Shchit,
to
destructive
it
force.
was.
Oh,
Shene Hilukim.
Hilukim, Beit Moshe lePinchas.
2 points of difference between Moshe and Pinchas. Again.
Okay, Ma'asahu Yisbarach.
So what did God do?
Techila pi yes et Moshe.
He first appeased Moshe.
Ve'achar kach hodio inyan ha'kuhuna.
And then afterwards he told him about his decision about the Kohen, about Pinchas being a Kohen.
V'zahu amro.
And therefore he said,
V'yidaber Adonai ma she'el Moshe ra'ui lemar.
he spoke to, Hashem spoke,
What El Moshe, the pasuk says, El Moshe.
yeah,
So it says the Rav Alshech that Vedaber Hashem, what was supposed to be told to Moshe, Mashe El Moshe Raui Lemor, is supposed to be said.
yeah.
L'yot nogea elav hadavar.
The Yod,
To be nogea.
no,
Sorry, just the Yot Nogea, to be
applied, right?
applied.
Applicable to
This thing. Shehu le'hapis dato.
that he
which is to pacify, to appease. Like lefayez, lehafiz, it's like peace, the same thing in English. Interesting. To Moshe's mind.
His mind.
Right, right.
Pinchas ben Eliezer, ani korei oto ben Cohen.
and this Pinchas ben Eliezer, I'm going to call him Kohen.
I mean, it's a little difficult. I'm surprised you guys don't ask it, but I'm to say his father is Kohen now. So I don't know what Moshe now can say. Right? Pinchas, the Kehuna was already given to Aaron long time ago.
Yeah.
So now it makes sense more, at least in my mind, makes more sense that it's descendant of Aaron should look at Kehuna
And not go all the way
rather
back.
than go back again to the Levi, to being a Levi and change the whole.
No, I don't
How
think
can
he's
you do
saying-
it? How
he's
can you
saying
get-
that? He's saying the following. He's saying, look, you're saying to me, God, that you're going to appoint Pinchas as a Kohen because he removed anger from the children of Israel. And Moshe has an argument to say, listen, I also did it, so why did I not get a Kohen?
Yeah, but your time, but at that time, right, Kehuna, it was by Egel. I think it was before the Kehuna was decided.
At
who's
the
gonna be
Egel,
Kohen.
at the Egel, he was a Kohen, was a Kohen.
There was no the Kohen, the Bechorim.
Yeah, but the
Only
Aaron was a Kohen.
after Egel, Aaron became. Hashem decided that now Aaron, the Kohen, is going to be from Aaron.
No, the Egel, the change is after the Egel was that the Bechor became the Levi. The
No,
Levi-
after the Egel, Bechor became nobody, and
No, in
now
other words, the Levi took the role of Bechor.
Bechor and
But
then Kohen.
No, before that, I understood that Aaron was a Kohen before that.
Before the Egel, I'm not sure, but that makes it even stronger. Like so, Moshe is saying now, Hashem, just because what he did, you made him Kohen. But when I was by the Egel, you didn't make me Kohen, and that's what he's saying?
Yeah.
He's not saying make me Kohen now.
He's saying like
Of
this.
then, why
you're
you didn't
saying,
make Kohen?
if you're saying to me that
Here's
getting
the
rid of your anger should be rewarded by the Kohenut for Pinchas,
Right.
then that logic makes me a Kohen as well.
At the time of Egel.
Yeah.
Fine. Except, already now when Pinchas becomes a Kohen, he's actually in the family of Kohanim. There is a technical. It's only.
Let's ask the question like this. You're saying that if Pinchas wasn't son of Eliezer, son of Kohen, he wouldn't have become a Kohen as a result of this.
Maybe not.
But this is not what Hashem is saying. Hashem is because you took away the anger, I'm going to reward you with the peace of covenant of peace, and from now on you and your generations will always be Kohen forever.
So you say it has nothing to do with the first son of
No,
the
it's nothing to
grandson
do
of
with
Kohen?
it. No.
Okay.
Not right here.
Okay.
Because if it was before, because it was son of Kohen, he would have been a Kohen from the beginning.
No, I understand that, but there is fine, but it's like a technical. I think it's much easier. Okay, but I think what I'm saying is that if your father and your grandfather Kohanim, and now you do something very special, it's much easier for me at least to make you Kohen than the guy who has nothing to do
I understand that.
at all.
I think what we're saying here is this. We're saying the two things together. We're saying that what Pinchas did to take his life in his hand to revenge the Hashem, he elevated all his body.
So that's probably going to be the answer.
And so, all his body, and because he elevated all his body, the obvious result of that is that he was already the son of the Kohen, he gets elevated to Kohen.
Right.
Because it's a combination, maybe it's a combination of the two.
That's what I'm trying to.
That he did
get.
what he did, but also because he was a son of Eliezer, son of Kohen, the upgrade was
much easier.
Easier.
He already wasn't.
But I think that the Alshech now is going to describe two differences between.
So let's see the Alshech. I'm sorry, I took us off track. Okay, sorry.
Kilomar Kohen Achshivehu.
That is to say that he was.
I lost the spot.
He was considered a Kohen.
Ta'amhu, Ta'amhu.
And the reasoning is one.
Ki Heshiv et Hamati.
Because the first reason he became a Kohen is because he with my anger.
Ki Gam She'ata He Shavta Hamati Me Hachchit.
I know that you're going to say, Moshe, that you also took away my anger.
Zehaya Yoter.
But he did it in a much greater way. In what way?
V'hu ki ata kivar hayata al b'nei Yisrael po'alet ha'pur'anut.
Because
now at this point, right?
Now
at that time, ata, it means now.
Because you were.
No, that already the chayta al bnei Yisrael po'elet ha'puranut.
It was on.
Right, the disaster already was active. There was already plague. Right, it was already active.
Po'el, like
Po'el working.
Ki kavar metu.
Hasrimba
arba'a elef ish.
Already two people died.
V'zahu me al b'nei Yisrael.
That's why it says from
above
Bnei Israel. From amongst Bnei Israel.
Ki me lehem mamash shiva.
Because he, to speak, moved it from over them already. It was already covering them.
Ma she'en ken ata she'adayin lo he chela ha-chema v'hiyot po'elet.
Whereas in your case, the hadn't been activated, the plague, and therefore it was much easier for you, Moshe, to withdraw my anger than it was for him, Pinchas.
And two, she'era lemat nafsho.
And that's what the Bible was saying.
He risked his life.
Right.
V'kidesh shem shemayim v'arabim.
And he sanctified the
name of heaven.
The name of heaven.
V'zahu amru v'kano et kinati
And that's it says, vengeance by mention, my vengeance
Betocham,
with from amongst.
וכן אחר שסילקתי הקפדה ממך.
Therefore, after
I removed Silakti Hakda.
What's Hakpada?
Hakda Hakda is like being very, what's the word? Particular, very. Not when it doesn't like what you're doing, right? They're very like, what is it? What's the word? Precise.
Disappointed or no? Oh.
No, they're like very
Critical.
Critical, right? My criticism, my concern. When if you're like doing something, why are you doing this? Don't do this. It bothers me, right? That's hakpada. Hakpada ma mimcha. Lachen achar shesilakti hakpada. So there was some kind of concern on Moshe. In other words, somehow Moshe was guilty of what was happening. So, but Hashem already removed it from him. Omer Noten.
Let's have a look at that.
I'm not sure. There is a note. Mem and Mem Aleph.
Let's do Mem and then Mem Aleph.
Yeah.
She'af Shehaya Betocham. Even though he was amongst them,
Right. Mistaken, he endangered Sakana, right? He was endangered Yeharguhu, that they will kill him. He was amongst them, right? Lo nimna mikinato. Still, he did not hold back from his jealousy. That's talking about Pinchas. That's why his action was so much greater.
This was the second reason. There were two. One, it was already unleashed, and two, he risked his life.
Right.
Moshe didn't risk his life.
Mem Aleph.
That's the next note, right?
Shelo
Titma, don't wonder, don't question, right? Tamuha, right? That's the. Madua lo nitkahant kepinchas nitkahanta.
You didn't become a.
Don't wonder why you were not, right? So it was.
That was the Betochachem.
Right.
He risked his life because he was amongst them.
Amongst them. Lachen, אחר שנסתלקתי, הקפדה באה ממך. There was some kind of, there could have been some kind of guilt on Pinchas for doing what he did. But Hashem was not makpid on him. He was not.
He committed
murder. Right, he committed his murder. So he could really, if Zimri would kill Pinchas, Zimri would be innocent. He wouldn't be judged. It was like this little hakpada there. Okay, fine.
So that's what you're saying, because he was hakadba is the criticism of.
Right, hakpada, scrutiny, right, criticism. A little bit, there was some kind of, could be some criticism on Pinchas. But Hashem says, I removed it. And now I give you Brit Shalom. Don't worry about it. I take care of it. It's not going to be counted against you. And you get this Kehuna, Brit Shalom, which explains why he was different from what Moshe did. Because Moshe was not really personally in danger, and there was no plague yet. And Pinchas was so much kind of more drastic situation.
Very good.
Baruch. It's like these so-called extremist settlers. Hashem removed, maybe they went a little bit.
There is a commando force here, it's a special operations, it's not,
Very good.
Yes, I saw something in WhatsApp. They said next time is Monday.